Dear students, I am Dr. C.R. Vijay, working as an associate professor in the Department of Botany at Maharani Science College, Mysore. Today, I am going to give you a talk on biogeographic regions of India. The study of distribution of plants and animals on geographical area is called biogeography. There are 10 biogeographic zones or regions in India according to Rodgers and Panwar. They are the Trans-Himalayan zone, the Himalayan zone, the desert zone, the semi-arid zone, the Western Ghat zone, Deccan Plateau, Gangetic Plain, Northeast, Coastal Zone and Islands. These are the 10 biogeographic zones or regions, and these 10 zones or regions are classified based on the prevailing environmental conditions there, based on the rainfall, based on the terrain, etc. These 10 biogeographic regions have been identified. Now, to study the details of the 10 biogeographic regions of India, it is essential to know the location of different states, the different national parks, biosphere reserves, etc. in the Indian map. Now, these 10 biogeographic zones are the Trans-Himalayas. We'll take up the Trans-Himalayas first. Trans-Himalaya is the region of Jammu and Kashmir, the Kashmir region, the Ladakh region, then two districts of Himachal Pradesh, namely Lahaul and Spiti, and the northern part of Sikkim. This is the area comes under the Trans-Himalayas. The Trans-Himalayan region, this is actually a high altitude region with a lot of endemic plants. You will find the plants like Picea, then Pinus, they are all coniferous plants, then Cedrus Deodara, Devadaru. These are the common plants there. And the animals include wild sheep, goat, snow leopard, etc. This is an area with, I told you, this is an area with endemism. Endemism is a condition wherein you don't find the plants growing in that particular area elsewhere in the world. Only in this area you will find the plant and not elsewhere in the world. So endemic plants are found in this area. The second biogeographic zone is the Himalayas. The Himalayas, the Western Himalayas is present in the Jammu region of Jammu and Kashmir. Then here in this Himachal Pradesh, then the entire Uttaranchal or Uttarakhand state, then the central and southern part of Sikkim and the entire Arunachal Pradesh. In this area, you will find the Himalayas. For the convenience of study, Himalayas can be divided into Western Himalayas, this is Western Himalayas, and the Eastern Himalayas. Of course, Himalayas is also present in Nepal as well as in Bhutan. Since we are studying only the biogeographic regions of India, we will restrict ourselves to the Himalayas occurring in India. The Western Himalaya as well as Eastern Himalaya has three zones. The submontane zone, that is up to 1500 meters in the case of Western Himalaya, and it is 1800 up to 1800 meters, the submontane zone. Then from 1500 to 3500 meters is the montane zone or the temperate zone. Here it comes from 1800 to 3800, that is the submontane the mountain zone or the temperate zone, you will find various types of coniferous plants like pinus, cedrus, then angiosperms like rhododendron, betula, etc. are very common here. Then the if you go still higher up, that is the alpine zone, and in the alpine zone, which starts in the Western Himalaya from 3,500 meters onwards up to 5,000 meters. 5,000 meters. That is the alpine zone, and you'll find some grasses and rhododendrons, etc. And this area is also rich with not only this area, even in this eastern Himalayan region, this is very rich with endemic plants, and this receives more rainfall than the Western Himalayas, and the temperature is warmer here. And you'll find broad-leaved forests, especially the dicotyledonous plants. Dicotyledonous trees are very common here, rather than this gymnospermous plants. Gymnosperms are also present there, but in the temperate zones, they are very common. Okay. So this is the second biogeographic zone, the Himalayas. The third biogeographic zone is the desert. This is the desert region, and here the states like the northern part of Rajasthan, then the Kutch region of Gujarat. These are the two states wherein you will find the desert biogeographic zone, and the deserts are facing scanty rainfall, and thus you will find very sparse vegetation here. Only few xerophytic plants, especially some thorny and herbaceous plants are very common here. The rainfall is very less, up to 25 centimeters of rainfall per year is seen in the case of Thar Desert, and thus you'll find only a few plants. And when it comes to the fauna, that's the animals, you will find the wild ass, then a lot of reptiles, especially poisonous snakes like vipers. Then some species of birds are common in this area, and in this Kutch region, you will find the wild ass. So this is the desert area coming under the states like Rajasthan and parts of Gujarat. The third biogeographic the fourth biogeographic zone is the semi-arid zone. The semi-arid zone is on the north-western part of India. The states like Punjab, Haryana, then parts of Rajasthan, then part of this Gujarat, the Kathiawar region, then the part of Madhya Pradesh. These are the area that comes under the semi-arid zone. And as the name suggests that semi-arid condition, arid means a dry condition prevails here. The Aravalli mountain ranges are here, and you'll find deciduous forest, thorny forest here. Plants like albizias, then cassias, then prosopis, etc. are very common here. Then different species of cacti are also found. Of course, cacti are also noticed in the desert region also. So these are the plants found here, and at places you'll find tigers also. Ranthambore National Park is here, and there the tiger is conserved there, and along with the tiger, different species of cheetal, sambar deer, etc. are also present. So the fauna is rich here. Different species of birds are also present in this area, and of course, this area is rich with agricultural activities. Especially Punjab and Haryana, you will find a lot of wheat fields and wheat and rice fields also. Okay, so this is the semi-arid zone. The next zone is the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats starts from Gujarat to Kanyakumari. The Western Ghat is seen in the states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. A distance of 1,600 kilometers and a width of about 100 kilometers. The Western Ghat is very rich with vegetation, and it is considered as one of the hot spots of the world. India has two hot spots. One is the Eastern Himalayas, the other one is Western Ghats. Why they are known as hotspots? Because they are rich with endemic plants, and these plants are in constant threat. Because of anthropogenic activities, that is, because of human activities, these endemic plants, many of them are medicinal plants. Their population is coming down, and they are in danger of extinction. So, on the western part of this Western Ghat, luxuriant evergreen forests, evergreen and semi-evergreen forests are there. This is because the western part of Western Ghat receives a lot of rain during the monsoon season. And further on the eastern part of Western Ghat, you will find moist deciduous as well as deciduous forest. Okay, and the famous Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve is located in this part. The Mudumalai, then the uh, Bandipur Wildlife Sanctuary. These are located on the eastern part of this Western Ghat. Uh, the next biogeographic zone is the Deccan Peninsula or Deccan Plateau, a very huge area. About 42% of India is covered by this Deccan Plateau. The states like Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, the eastern part of Karnataka, the central and eastern part of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, then Chhattisgarh, this one, the Jharkhand, Orissa. These are all the states comes under this peninsular India. You will find many rivers like the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna, the Kaveri, etc. Here in this tableland, rich with the vegetation. Different kinds of agricultural activities are also there. And in the Eastern Ghat region, here you will find the red sandalwood. Uh, the red sandals are very economically very important. It's common here. Then, if you go to the next biogeographic zone, that is the Gangetic Plain. The Gangetic Plain is found in the states of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and West Bengal. This is the area where the river Ganga and its tributaries flows. It is a plain land rich with agricultural activities, and different. Apart from these agricultural crops, you will find plants like sal, the Shoria robusta plant. Sal plants are very common. Teak plants are also there. Then Diospyros, etc. are some of the plants found in this area. And if you come to the West Bengal area, where here you'll find the Sundarbans. The Sundarban is rich with mangrove vegetation. Mangrove is a type of vegetation usually found in the estuarine region. Here you'll find different types of mangroves like Rhizophora, Bruguiera, Candelia, then Avicennia, etc. And further, this is a very large area, about 15,000 square kilometer area. And in this area, you will find the Bengal tiger. Apart from Bengal tiger, different species of animals like deer, then crocodiles, different reptiles are also present in this area. So this is the Gangetic Plain, and the next biogeographic zone is the coasts. The coastal in India is a very long a coastal area starting from Gujarat to West Bengal, and this area, this coast runs up to 7,516.4 kilometers. At some places, the coast is very narrow, especially in this in the western northwest of in the northwestern part of this coastal area. And when it comes to the eastern part of India, the coast is very broad. Uh, Here in this coastal area, you'll find the coastal vegetation, especially the plantation crops like cocos and rubber is very common here. And apart from that, you will find sand dune vegetation along the beaches, the sand binders, like spine effects, hypomia, etc. are very common here. And uh, on the eastern side, here lot of mangrove vegetations are there. The Chilka Lake in this part of Odisha is also present here with its with its peculiar fauna like the tortoise. Here they are very common. So this is about the coast. Next is the northeast. This is the northeastern states. The states like Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, then Mizoram and Tripura. These six states comes under this northeast, and this is very rich with vegetation. Because this area receives a lot of rainfall, and thus you'll find evergreen forest. Then temperate forest is also there. Lot of dicotyledonous broadleaf plants are present in this area. The Khasi Hills are located here. The world's highest rainfall receiving village, Mausinram, is also located here, which receives a rainfall of a record rainfall of 1,520 centimeters per year. So this is located near this mm, Chirapunji. This area is also rich with different endemic plants also, and lot of epiphytes. Epiphytes are the plants which grows on the branches of other plants are present in this part of northeast India. The next biogeographic zone is the islands. We have two groups of islands: the Andaman and Nicobar groups of islands in the Bay of Bengal, and one group of islands, the Lakshadweep and Minicoy Islands in the Arabian Sea. Uh, and this, especially the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, this shows tropical forest, mainly evergreen. Different types of forests are there. Tropical forest is there, evergreen forest, semi-evergreen and evergreen forests are there. Then along the coast, you'll find coastal vegetation. Then grassy patches are also there. So all the different types of vegetation is present, rich with vegetation. These islands are rich with vegetation. And if you come to this Lakshadweep Islands, here also you'll find lot of coconut, because coconut is very common here. It's a plantation crop. Coconut is very common, and this is the 10th biogeographic zone of India, the Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So this is in brief about the biogeographic classification of India. Uh, what is important in the beginning itself I told you, what is important is you must know the different states, the exact location of different states, then the different national parks like the Kasiranga National Park, where the Indian nod rhinoceros is protected. This Sundarbans is very important. Then the Western Ghats, the different in the Western Ghats, many wildlife sanctuaries, and this one is the biosphere reserves are present. Here you'll find the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, which comprises the Bandipur, the Madumalai, then the Malay Madheshwar Hills, etc. All these areas comes under this portion, and you must note the national parks, like the Corbett National Park, which is in the Uttarakhand. So if you know the location of these national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, then the mountain ranges, especially the Aravalli mountain ranges here, then the Satpura mountain ranges, the Vindhyas, then the Eastern Ghats here. If you know the exact place of these mountain ranges, you can easily describe the different phytogeographic zones of India. So with that, I'll stop my lecture here. Thank you.